Welcome to Tech Notice live stream, another one of those deal videos. This time we're going to be looking at a Newegg deal. So if you are building a PC and you're wanting to get some of the PC upgrades or some of the parts for a very good price, then this is exactly the right place to do it. We've got a lot of deals coming up. I even manage to open all the tabs on my laptop because I only have 8 gigabytes of RAM over here, so the Chrome is quite chewy, so I'm gonna have to go through some, then delete some of them off, and then keep going over there. By the way, if you haven't seen the Amazon deals, then I did the live stream yesterday. The video's up there. It's also got now chapters in there if you want to find some of the deals. The links are all over there, so go check them out. Today we're going to be talking about Newegg, like I mentioned before. This is only for the PC parts, not general tech, only for the PC parts. If you want me to cover a certain category, let me know in the comment section below. If anyone is tuning in now or tuning in later, let me know in the comment section below. As always, all the links that I'm talking about are in the description below. If you want to find all of those links, they are in the description below. They are affiliate links as well, just a little disclaimer over here. So if you purchase anything from there, I will get a small commission with no extra cost to you, but that keeps this channel alive and that helpful content coming your way. I have looked through like hundreds and hundreds of deals and pages now on Newegg as well. So I'm really hoping that this is going to bring you some value over here. These are global links as well. So I think most of them are for the US. The best is if you're in the US and seeing those links and clicking on them. If you're watching these globally, I think Newegg ships even globally. They might be a little bit of a different price or a bit extra when we're doing for the shipping and stuff like that, but generally it's all good. Okay, hello everybody who's tuning in on the live comments. I just put you over there like now on the screen as well, so when we're doing this live you can actually see yourself in there as well. I see your comments. So let's jump right into it then. So first of all, we have a sponsor for this live stream, which is whokeys.com. If you're looking for a Windows key license or maybe Microsoft license or other keys, then check out whokeys.com, and they are doing a Black Friday offer. So with the TN20, which usually is 20% off, you can actually get 30% off at the moment when purchasing Windows 10 license, which can also be upgraded to Windows 11 for free. I've got a video coming on the topic very, very soon. But the key will cost you just under £10 or less, around $10, something like that. So if you want to check it out, definitely worth checking out. Hello, Soil and Margaritas. I think I saw you on the yesterday's live stream as well. So great to see you on this live stream as well. So let's jump into the first deal. We're going to be going through different categories. So this time it's much more organized than yesterday's live stream. First of all, some of the fans and other like miscellaneous items. So this is a Lian Li Strimer 24-pin RGB connector over here. Look at that. You can get, it's on a deal, and if you use this promo code over here, let me zoom in a little bit. Oh, there we go. Then you can get extra off as well. So $10 off plus $6 off. So make sure that you use all of these codes when you click on those links in the description below, because you'll get extra. Don't forget to use those codes. We have Lian Li Unifans. They're the white ones, 320mm ones. Look at that, $10 off, 11% off, plus you get extra code there as well. Then another same ones in black versions available here as well. We have, let me just cross these off because I need to open some more in a moment. So we have a Fractal Design case. This is the white one. Look at that, $30 off plus extra $5 off. So quite a good deal over here to get this under $100. Very high quality case. We have some more cases. Corsair 4000D Airflow case. This is white. The black version is on a sale as well. This is the same Fractal case as we spoke about before, and this is the black version, so white and black versions available. We have the Corsair iQ 2220T RGB Airflow one on a deal. Look at that, $74 after the rebate card. So you get the rebate card as well. Definitely worth checking out. Very good case. Small mini ITX case, good airflow, looks very beautiful. I love it. We have the 5000X case here on a deal. We have the 7000D on a deal as well. These were on Amazon deals yesterday as well. But the Lee 011 Dynamic wasn't on a deal. This is the mini, and the mini white and black ones are both on a deal, as you can see over here. And then we have the original white one as well. So this is the, you know, a little bit bigger one on a deal as well. Very popular cases. I don't see the big grays about these cases, but hey, they're there. We have some Deepcool Matrix 50 case. Look at that, $10 off if you're into that type of things. And we have some power supplies. Quite a lot of power supplies are on a good deal. Some of these, by the way, are daily deals, so you don't have a lot of time. They are just daily. Newegg does new deals every single day. So what you can do is come back to the video, click on any of their links, and then this will take you back on there, and then you can see the daily deal links as well. I'm going to leave the daily deal link on the top of the description as well after this video, so if you're watching this back, you can easily find it over there. So this Be Quiet Straight Power 750 watt power supply, 80 plus gold, fully modular, absolutely awesome. This Fractal power supply over here, look, I happen to have this over here as well, absolutely amazing. This one is 60 watts. This one over here is 660 watt. If you don't require as much power, but the 750 is on a deal as well over here. So 760, sorry, Fractal has extra 10 watts, even though they're 750 and 760. So then we have one from Seasonic, 850 watt, 80 plus gold, semi-modular, very good power supply. Look at that, $70 for 850 watt, 80 plus gold, semi-modular. Amazing power supply. 7 years warranty as well. This is definitely a deal worth like cracking up straight away. Let me just cross this one off as well. This is a cheap power supply, EVGA 650 watt. It's not as efficient. It's only 80 plus bronze, but it is semi-modular, and it costs $39, which is insane. We have some high-end EVGA power supplies as well. EVGA power supplies are just like one of my favorites if I can use them, because I've never had any issues with them. They've just been absolutely solid, and you get like a 10-year warranty as well. So, you know, it's a good, solid product. 750 watts, 80 plus gold. There is 850 watt, 80 plus gold one, 1000 watt one, and 1200 watt one. They're all 80 plus gold except for the 1200 watt one, which is platinum certified. So 80 plus platinum, very high end. So thermal take power supply here as well. This is a little bit of a cheaper one, the 751. It's 80 plus bronze, but it is RGB. So I don't know, it's quite a good deal, but I don't know, 5-year warranty, so it is a little bit like a lower end power supply. But if you really need to save something and want RGB, then worth you know, checking that out. Let's turn this phone silent. And Corsair 850 watt power supply on deal over here. We have 750 watts, 650 watt. We have 600 watt. By the way, this is a small form factor, so if you're looking to do a smaller build in any of the, you know, PC smaller cases, then this is one of the power supplies you need, because you can't fit a bigger one over there. Let's see if the 751 is on a deal as well. Nope, only 600. And then 550 watts. This is like one of the latest models. Look, this is 2021 model. It matches with the Corsair Airflow, you know, front case, like 5000D and 7000D and so on. This is another 850 watt power supply, 80 plus gold. Look at that one, not bad. And we come to the graphics card deals. Believe it or not, there is actually graphics card deals on Newegg. I know you're probably thinking, wait a second, this can't be right. It is. But if you are a creator, those deals aren't the best for you. This is the like high-end AMD graphics card over here. This is $1,500 over here, and this is not a very good. Let's just, there we go. This is very high-end AMD one, like the 6900 XT, which tries to compete with the NVIDIA 3090. But the thing is, for creators, maybe for gamers, you know, for games it will be like high up there with all the games, how good this is. But for creators, oh sorry, you can't see a thing that I'm doing. Please, my apologies. So we're talking about this Asrock Radeon RX 6900 XT. It's the top of the line AMD graphics card, but for creators, if you look at the benchmarks, for example, from Premiere Pro, then even the 3070 is a better or performs higher in overall score than this 6900 XT. So it doesn't make quite a lot of sense if you are a creator for me, because just the AMD is more focused. AMD graphics cards are more focused at the moment on gamers rather than the video creators, or any creators, photo creators, but photo creators, you don't really need that. In fact, if you're doing gaming and photo creating or photo editing at the same time, then this might make a lot of sense for you, because you're not going to get any extra performance for your photo editing programs with this graphics card, but you will get a good gaming performance for that. So there is a deal, look, $100 off if you want to get that, not bad. And then we have another one over here, which is the same graphics card, just a different model. This is $50 off after this promo code, so this is even cheaper, I think, than this one. No, this is 50 quid, $50 more expensive. So, are you all good? It makes sense. Okay, let me get some more deals on now, because my RAM's cleared a little bit. So, we're going to get those deals up over here. Any 3080 deals? Not on their own, but in a pre-build. Yes, I've got some coming literally up now. I'm just getting those links up there. Okay, let's see, did I get all of those Seagate ones? Okay, let's get these ones as well. Okay. Can I check 1080 Ti as well? There is no deals on 1080 Ti as much as I have looked out. Okay, let's keep going. So some of the pre-built PCs now that you know, you might want to look at, especially if you want to get a graphics card or something that is decent enough and even have decent parts in it, because quite a lot of PCs pre-builds have like a good graphics card and then everything else is like the cheapest you can get. Pants case, pants motherboard, pants case, did I say case already? Yeah, case, fans, everything else is just like, you know, terrible. But some of these things, like I thought, do you know what, this is not that bad of a deal actually, by looking at what we're getting over here. Soil and Margaritas are saying, are you doing any accessories deals video as well? My plan is to do yes, because there is very good accessories on our deal as well. So we're going to be getting that into that at the moment, or in a you know, this week at some point. But by the way, this is a CyberPower PC. Okay, we have the 5800X as the CPU. We have 16 gigabytes of DDR4. They're not really telling us the speed of DDR4, which is bad. We have 1 terabyte PCIe drive, and then we have RTX 3060 Ti, which is very, very good graphics card. The price for this is $1,700, okay? You get a mouse and like keyboard with it as well, but that's not a big deal. The good thing is that this is a Phanteks case actually. And usually when you see a pre-built in an actual good like manufacturer's case, this is actually a good PC. So I'm expecting this to be quite good actually. So definitely worth checking out, possibly if you're into that type of you know, want to get some high quality things over here, because this case is very, very good. So if you look at the RTX 3060 Ti price on its own, for example on Amazon, let's have a look. here. 1 second, let me okay, let's get this back. So look at this one. We have 3060 Ti prices over here, $1,300. Let's have a look at something like this one. Looks like a little bit of a mid-range one. New and used. Let's have a look. New. Okay, about $1,000. So to get everything else for $700 is actually not a bad deal, especially thinking about the GPU crisis at the moment. Then there is another deal over here, which is ABS. I think that's a Newegg's own like in-house brand over here. Look at that one. The case is in the Corsair 4000D. I think this is 4000DX. So you get good like performance over here. But look at the other parts over here. We have the RTX 3080. Someone who was looking for that one. This is very expensive on its own. Like this is $2,000 on its own or something like that. It's ridiculous. We have a 5800X. So look at that. That gets us very close to already this price over here. We have a 280mm Corsair RGB AIO, very high quality one. Okay, we have 1TB Gen 4 SSD. We have a G-Skill Trident C 3200 MHz DDR4 at 32 gigabytes. That is a very high-end like part as well. We have an 850 watt power supply, gold. That's a very good one. In fact, that is 5000X case, not 4000X, so it's the bigger one. These are very high quality parts, all of them. Like if you were building a PC, that's what you would be using as well. Nothing really cheap has been used there. And look at that. It's quite a lot off, $600 off. Definitely worth checking out if you want a pre-build. Next pre-build over here is the Asus ROG Strix one over here. But this one is with the 3070 and 5800X. The reason I added this one is because to get a 3070 deal, this is like one of the best ones over there, because you can get a pre-build that has a 3070 in, but then none of the other parts have any value because they're the cheapest parts and you can't really sell them online. Whereas these parts you might be able to do so, or even get like a decent part. So definitely worth checking out, considering there are deals on these. I didn't add any more because I thought the other ones didn't make any sense. Now we are looking at the Toshiba hard drives over here. If you, well, actually haven't published this video yet. The ProAd build that we did recently, I'm just editing the part 5 at the moment. But basically, if you're looking for hard drives for your creative PC, go for the NAS hard drives when you're putting them in your PC, because you can later use them on your NAS. Whereas like you don't want to put normal computer hard drives in a NAS because they're not really meant or built that way. So Toshiba 10TB hard drive over here, $80 off, fantastic deal. Another Toshiba, oh, that's the 8TB, same one. We have 8TB one Toshiba drive. This is not NAS rated really. This is internal one. So if you want lots of space in your internal one, look at that, get $45 off, fantastic. Now some of the NAS drives from Seagate as well. These are fantastic, one of the best NAS drives you can get. Iron Wolf Pro ones, NAS drives, 4TB one. We have 6TB one, 10TB one, 16TB one, all on a deal, definitely worth checking out. We have the Barracuda one if you just want inside the PC. Look at that. That's going to cost you about $130 or $140. Fantastic deal on an 8TB drive if you just want, deal on there. 2TB drive, the same drive as previously as well. And 16TB drive if you really want like enterprise, very high-end one drive capacity. This is on a deal. Only $10. But if you have been looking at that, this is definitely worth checking out. Let me just quickly press refresh on these because then we'll get them off. Now, these are the best creative drives that you can get, or SSDs. They have very high terabytes written specs, super fast. They have very good like recovery service for the data recovery service, and you can get them up to 4 TB in size. So this one is the 2TB one. We used, wait, I've got 2 of them over here. They are absolutely fantastic. Oh, this is not autofocus drive. Absolutely fantastic creative drives over there. If you want something very, very high end, like this is absolutely balls to the wall. The 2 terabyte one is on a deal, and the 1 terabyte one is on a deal as well. 22% off. Not a bad deal at all. If you're looking to upgrade your storage, this is the time to do it. There is not a better time to do it, because all of those SSDs and hard drives are on a deal on a Black Friday. We have this MSI. Listen to this. This is another crazy deal that like everyone should be like, before you look at anything else, get one of these as well in top of your basket. Look at that. $74 for a 1 terabyte Gen 4 NVMe SSD. Right, you're gonna get about 5,000 megabytes per second speeds up. There we go, 5,000 megabytes per second, 4,000 megabytes per second write speeds. This is insane, and to pay $74 for it, usually like the Western Digital SN550 is about that price, and this is like twice as fast. That's absolutely ridiculous deal over here. The same drive on a 2 terabyte is on a deal as well, and not as good of a deal, but still like worth checking out. I'm not sure if there is 2 terabyte Gen 4 NVMe's for that type of price. Very, very good. Another 2 terabyte NVMe SSD over here. This is quite like balls to the wall speeds as well over here. 7.4 gigabytes per second and 6.8 gigabytes per second write speed. So definitely worth checking them out. Let me get some more motherboard deals now coming up. Just clicking on them just because my RAM can't keep up with them. Veriander says the Asus ROG Strix 3070 pre-build with a 5800X and a B550 motherboard is not bad. The case is a bit, yeah, the case is, maybe just, you know, replace the case, because I'm not a big fan of the case either. Let's keep going with the motherboard deals. Now, these is a buttload of Z590 motherboard deals. If you are on an Intel system, then definitely worth, you know, checking these out. 3 Limarthun is saying we need a GPU. Yes, absolutely, everyone needs a GPU. I absolutely understand, but honestly, it is what it is. There is Asrock AMD GPU deals on over there. There was like one 1050 Ti deal as well, but like to pay $300 or something like that for it, I think it's insane. So some Z590 deals if you are like into Intel, like last generation system. There is some deals over here. Actually, you could build quite a good system over here, because the i5-11600K, we're going to get to that in a moment, links in the description, is on a deal as well. So you could pair it with one of those motherboards coming up now, and you'll get an insanely good like system. So this is very high-end motherboard. Look at that, what you can get, all sorts of stuff over here. Extreme Wi-Fi 6E, everything, boom, Asrock one. The same motherboard without the Wi-Fi on here as well, 20% off. The Z590 Pro 4 from Asrock as well. Look at that price over there, $30, sorry. This is like a very low end now one, if you want to get started or something like that, $120. We have the Asrock Steel Legend Z590 as well. I have like a, you know, military theme going on over here. We have now some Ryzen motherboards over here. There was one Z690 motherboard on a deal, but I'm not sure if it ran out or it didn't let me click on it because I'm not clicking on it within the US. There was one MSI Pro motherboard Z690 with some RAM combo deal, if you're wondering about that. 3 Limarthun. I probably said it wrong. But some AMD motherboards. B550 Taichi Razer over here, like high-end B550 motherboard. We have an ITX board over here, B550 Phantom Gaming, if you want to build a small form factor PC. Asrock B550 Extreme 4 AMD motherboard, another AMD motherboard. Look at that, 22% off, very low-end one. This is high-end B550 motherboard, another one. $290. Actually, this is not a bad one. From $300 to $220 is not a bad shout for this motherboard. This is very good motherboard actually. And this is Intel's B560 motherboards. So like last generation, this is not like overclocking or any of that. But if you're a creator, you can just pair it with any of the K series chips still and get a very good performance out of that. And look at that, $90, not a bad shout. Z590 from Gigabyte as well over here, the Aorus Master on a deal. Look at that, another $14 or something like that off. Another X570 motherboard on a deal here. Not a bad shout. We have another B550 from AMD. Deals all of these. All of these deals have been linked in the description below. Yes, the PSUs have been on a deal. Who rolled this? You'll have to scroll back a little bit. We did the PSUs already. So there we go. We're getting to the RAM, and there is some coolers, and then we get to the CPUs on a deal as well. If you want the sneak peek like before we actually start, you can go on the description there in the description, and then find the CPU deals. There is one even Threadripper Pro deal that is on a deal, which is quite insane. It's not like a big deal, but to see a deal on that big of a CPU, that's a big deal. So let me get these on at the moment as well. Bum, bum, ba, bum, 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 ba, 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 bum. Ba, 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 bum. Ba, 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 bum. Can anyone guess the theme song? Okay, just fell to my RAM. Let's keep going. So, absolutely loads of RAM deals going on now at the moment. This is insane. So, let's keep going. The theme song was Hawaii 5-0, by the way. This is Jail Orion. I've never seen this RAM before, but it looks one of a kind. So this is very, very interesting. Yes, I'm going to be doing peripherals and accessories on another stream, but not on this stream. So 3200 megahertz, interesting, very cheap RAM, worth checking out. I've never seen this before, but it is on a deal. It's a pretty good deal as well. Then we have Patriot Viper, 64 gigabytes of RAM, 3600 speed megahertz, right? And $217, and you get $7 off as well with the promo code. That's insane. I paid about £300 for my 64 gigabyte kit, and it's 3200 megahertz, so it's ridiculous. Pocket Drummer, yes, if you saw my yesterday's live stream about Amazon, then we covered that 5900X deal. It's absolutely insane deal. Definitely worth checking out. Another 64 gigabyte kit, look at that. 3200 megahertz, £205 or dollars, sorry, after the promo code. Worth checking out. Insane. Very high end, a very nice RGB memory, extreme ARGB memory, 32 gigabytes, 3600 megahertz. I think it's CL14 as well, is it? Ooh, this is CL14. This is insane memory. Very, very fast. CL14, 3600 megahertz, $250. Wowchi mama. Vulcan CT Force. This is 32 gigabytes kit. Very good deal. Look at that. 32 gigabytes of RAM, less than $100. Insane. And then we have also the 64 gigabytes kit, $224. Insane. We have Crucial Ballistics Max 4000 megahertz CL18 RAM at $229, and then you get extra $10 off. Insane. Boom. I know, mate, I am going to need more RAM. That's why I'm doing it in chunks, because I had about 100 or something like that. This is insane. We have another Ballistics 3200 megahertz DDR4 RAM over here. Check them out in the description below. If you need some RAM, this is like the cheapest part, because the whole, tech industry is moving on to DDR5. They want to get rid of all the DDR4, which makes you get a very, very awesome deal over here. Alloy blade over here, RGB memory, white RGB if you want to get into that. This is 3600 megahertz, CL16, 18, sorry, my bad. 100, look at that, the same on a black one. Awesome deals. XPG, this is another one of those deals, 3600 megahertz, CL18. Try to say that really fast. Neo Forza, I've never seen this RAM before. I've never come across this, but this is quite a good deal. 32 gigabytes, $125. It's insane. Katina Hard Hat. Cat in a Hard Hat, sorry, said, I got a 3060 Ti for 660. How the heck did you get that? That's insane. Another Forza RAM over here. Pretty good deal, less than $100 for a 32 gigabyte kit, 3600 castellated T18. That's insane. Now this is the most ridiculous deal that I have seen. Laptop memory, if you're running a laptop and you want to upgrade your RAM, this is like the best RAM deal I have ever seen. $180 for 64 gigabytes. That's two 32 gigabyte kits, 3200 megahertz, and it is CL22. I know it's a little bit fast, a lot slower, but on a laptop you can't, get it on CL16, 3200. That's insane. But very good capacity for photo editing and things like that. It's insane. Definitely worth checking out. Trident C over here, another 32 gigabyte kit. And now let me just refresh all those pages. That's me refreshing pages. Yes, that is. There is Trident C 3200 and 3600, both of them are a deal. Check them out, links in the description below. Okay, let me get some of those deals up over here now. Sid, if you want to max out, check out some of those 64 gigabyte kits that I mentioned over there before as well. Plus there is one insane Corsair 64 gigabyte kit as well coming out. This is, crazy. Let's keep going with those RAM deals then, because there's a lot of RAM on sale. Another Trident C, this is 3600 megahertz, the CL16, sorry about that. 32 gigabytes kit, insane. Rip Jaws, 3600 megahertz, another deal over here. This is 3200 megahertz, Rip Jaws, another crazy deal over here. Now we have these Corsair fancy RGB over here. This is 16 gigabytes, but there is, I think, 32 gigabytes on this deal as well. So look at that, pretty awesome looking memory. I like how it looks. And this is the pretty high-end memory over here. So we have Corsair, latency is CL18, but 3600 megahertz. And look at this beautiful RAM. It's one of the nicest ones. 64 gigabytes as well. Look at this. This is 42% off. That is a lot. That is a good deal. From 480 to 280. That's insane. This is 32 gigabytes Vengeance. Oh, let's do that. That was on a deal as well. Let's refresh over here. Another 32 gigabytes of Corsair Pro. Then we have this Vengeance, another Pro over here, 3600 megahertz. Awesome deals. Now let's have a look at the coolers. Enough of the RAM. Lots of high-end RAM. Everything's on a deal basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Check it out in the description below. We have Cooler Master Hyper 212 RGB1 budget cooler, very awesome. Look, $32 at the moment. Noctua NHU 12A, very good cooler, $10 off, now $99. Very high-end cooler. Chromax, I've never seen this on a deal, so you can get that now for $99. That's not a bad at all, not a bad deal. Pure Rock 2 from Be Quiet on a deal over here. We have Dark Rock 4 on a deal over here. We have Dark Rock Slim on a deal over here. And this is probably the Pure Slim 2. There we go, Pure Rock Slim 2. Look at that, $24. Insane. Let's get this unlocked. Some NZXT coolers over here. 360mm ones. They're quite high-end ones. A little bit expensive to my taste. But if someone is like looking for these, this is definitely worth a deal over here. Look at that one. Awesome deal. Let me get this refreshed again. All of these NZXT coolers on a deal. From like 360 to 240, everything in between. 360, another one on a deal. Lee & Lee Galahad, 240mm. Is this? Yeah, 240mm. 361 on a deal. We have 280mm. This is a really good deal. $80 for 280mm Master Liquid Cooler Master one. Very good deal over there. Cooler Master 360mm one. I'm going to leave them linked in the description below. So we have from EVGA 240mm one. Look at that, $70. 281, $90, and 361 at $99. This is very, very good. Look at that. You get $60 off. That's a very good deal. Some MSI coolers over here as well. 240mm, another 240mm, another one, and then 361. And we have Corsair 420mm AIO over here, which is $180. You get all the fancy RGB with it and all sorts. But it is very high-end cooler over here. Let's see if we've got some more coolers. Yes, this is 280mm one from Corsair, worth checking out as well on a deal. We have 360mm one on a deal, $160. This is white version as well, so if you're doing a white build, definitely worth checking that out. Another 240mm deal. I hope you're keeping up, because this is insane. Now, the last bit, which is CPU deals. Let me just click these last ones on and get those deals on over here. Okay, ready for those CPU deals then? Boom, here they are. Intel 11600K, I've got a review on my channel about this one. This is very, very good one, especially with this price point. It's insane. It basically, if you're doing video editing, is much better than the 5600X Ryzen one. So it's amazing. CPU, little budget one that can get a lot of 4K editing done. It's super awesome because of the Intel QuickSync and the iGPU inside. Very good budget created processor, worth checking out. We have a Threadripper Pro. I'm not sure who's going to buy this. I don't think anyone in this live stream is going to be interested in that one. But it is a 64-core Threadripper Pro on a deal over here. And we get $100 off. $150 off. $150 off. Voila. But it's insane deal. We have this 16-core Threadripper Pro. That is $200 off and extra $40 off. So looks like you're getting more off on the lower end over here. It's insane processors over there. 5950X is the lowest it has ever been. Look at that, $719. Very, very good, awesome processor. We just finished the build on that on my channel. Worth checking this out, like as good as it can get on a Ryzen. And this is here, 5900X. And look at that one. With this $40 off, we can get it for around $480 or something like that. So, oh my mama, this is a really, really good processor deal. This is insane processor for that much. It's very, very, very good. It's not only, it's 6% off, and then you get this promo code as well. Always remember when you're looking at these deals, the promo codes, they offer like these as well often. So make sure you use the promo codes. The 5700G over here is plus $20 off as well, so about $309. If you can't find a GPU and maybe you're a photographer, a very good GPU or CPU, sorry, GPU CPU combo APU. If you haven't seen the deal or the build on my channel before, then feel free to check it out. A white build with this one, and for photo editing, it's amazing. And then we have the 5800X, and that is going to cap it out. And if you're maybe tuning in last, you don't know that this stream is sponsored by whokeys.com. If you're looking for a very cheap Windows 10 key, then feel free to check out this whokeys.com. This link, the link is in the description below if you want to check it out. Takes you directly into there. Use the link or the code TN20 and you get 20% off. But in this holiday season, there's a deal that you get 30% off. Okay. And feel free to check out some other like or software keys and other things in there, because you might get other bits off in there with the same code as well. Worth checking out. What about graphics cards? Yes, well, graphics card a little bit hard to get these days. But there is some AMD ones over there. Okay. So thanks guys for tuning in. Remember, this was Newegg. Look through all of them. Are the best deals on Newegg, and Newegg does them every single day as well. So if you want to check them out, like tomorrow for example, come back to the video, click on any of those links, and then you might get a different deal or you know, a better deal basically. So worth checking it out. If you haven't seen the Amazon deals, we did that yesterday. Worth checking out the yesterday's deal. All the links that I've been talking about are in the description below. So feel free to check them out. Thanks guys for watching. Hope this was helpful for you. Let me know what you want me to cover next. This is the Black Friday live stream week, so I'll be doing lots of these. Thanks guys. Bye bye.